Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekend reading for July the 5th and 6th. Venus has moved into Gemini, so it might be a little bit more of a sociable weekend. There's some nice energy of, Seven of Cups. Again, this has been the card that's come in all week about these new choices and options that's coming in. Perhaps there's some kind of new agreement coming in around a relationship from the insight that was gleaned from yesterday's reading about just understanding about how family and ancestral energy affects you and how you are in this world and your relationships. But again, more cards are coming out. So it feels like there's a lot of information coming out. And we have this beautiful Queen of Wands. So Mercury's in Leo, and this Queen of Wands is going through this very internalized process of being very discerning about the choices. It's been the Queen of Cups all week making these choices, and now it's like she's handed it over to the Queen of Wands saying, you make the decisions. So it might be this sense of shared decisions and choices that are coming in here. It's interesting, we do have the King of Cups next to the Ace of Cups. So emotional balance and harmony and some healing around that, going deep into that. Some intensity around emotions could come in. A little bit of conflict would come in with the Five of Swords. But also it's about putting an end to conflict with the Ten of Swords. Very much going deep and saying, okay, what has been the contract, soul contract, or some kind of contract, family contract, some kind of agreement? It's putting an end to some kind of agreement where there's been conflict and perhaps embracing some kind of peace here. The options are still a little bit clouded, but this Queen of Wands is very discerning about what she wants to say yes to and what she doesn't. And the Justice card is saying it needs to have this sense of fairness and balance that comes in around it. So making some very fair and just choices, and looking at some options around even legalities for some of you as well. That could come in as well, or contracts that can come in as well. It seems like there's conflict resolution here as well, putting an end to a story that felt like it was very, very conflicted, and maybe that there could be some emotions around that, an emotional release. It could be a sense that, if she's being discerning and choosing which cup she wants, she's choosing the Ace of Cups, which is the cup of birth, healing, love. She's choosing love. She's choosing healing. She's choosing peace. She's choosing these things. And then it's like the King of Cups is filling his cup with this Ace of Cups, the thing that has been chosen. So this agreement between these two energies, the choice has been peace, the choice has been love, the choice has been a new beginning, a birth of some sort to put an end to the conflict. So it definitely is some kind of beautiful conflict resolution in some way. Now, these could just be energies inside of yourself. Maybe there's warring aspects of yourself or warring parties. It could be very much connected to yesterday's reading where we were looking at foundational family, father energy, ancestors, all of that sort of stuff. Maybe that this has precipitated like some kind of understanding based on that has really precipitated this sense of actually, putting an end to a conflict and agreeing upon a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, agreeing upon peace in some way. So this actually feels nice. It could be that you finally make peace with somebody in your life. Maybe it's some kind of mutually beneficial agreement between you and somebody else. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to like them. It doesn't mean you have to talk to them, but somehow there's some kind of peaceful agreement or putting an end to some kind of conflict that comes in. And whether that's got legalities and contracts and laws around it, that might be something that comes in with the Justice card as well. But it could just be some kind of agreement that comes in between two people. So this is actually a very beautiful energy to be bringing through for the weekend. And this is just, it feels like we're going through some deep emotional waters, but making, with both all week we've had the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, making some really wonderful choices. It's this beautiful divine feminine energy of just going within and just making the right choice. It's the week of making some good choices and really being able to lay to rest some things that have been a story that has been conflicted for you. And it really feels like, yeah, take a deep breath. You can lay something to rest here. So that's the weekend reading for July the 5th and 6th. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to next week because next week Uranus is changing signs and moving into Gemini. So that is going to be a big shift and change, the planet of revolution, the planet of new energy, change itself. And so, yeah, I'm curious to know how that's going to affect the readings next week. So thanks for joining me. Have a great weekend, and please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.